Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I was so looking forward to watching this film. I thought it would be like an acting masterpiece that you can really root for the main actor in this film, who I have watched many movies of his and I kind of like him. But the movie ended up being really dull, and I was barely paying attention, to be honest. I was on my phone most of the time. It bored me to tears. That's sad. It is beautiful to look at, but story-wise, it let me. I mean, it kind of let me down for the most part, and I don't really know what happened. I'm talking about Spaceman. Excuse me about it. I'm feeling like burping because I just had I had a Pepsi earlier. So I'm talking about Spaceman, which came out in 2024. It's a science fiction drama film directed by Johan Renck, and it is based on the 2017 novel Spaceman of Bohemia by Yaroslav Kalfar, and it stars Adam Sandler. And it's against typecasting because he is normally in comedy films and all that stuff. You see him doing a lot of um, sillier stuff, but he's got the capacity to actually be a more dramatic actor, I should say. So it's him, Carey Mulligan, Kunal Nair, Isabel Rossellini, and Paul Dano. Paul Dano's voice, basically, he voices this creature which looks like a giant spider. So it's basically about this astronaut who is sent on a mission to the edge of the solar system. He is alone. He is pretty lonely, and that's the kind of the key thing over here. He is, um, you know, missing his wife quite a bit, who he hasn't really treated all the best throughout the few years he's been razor focused on his career as an astronaut. And but he does miss his wife. It's probably something that he doesn't actually say. And while he is on this mission, he encounters what he initially thinks is like a hallucination, but it's this interstellar creature that looks, or rather, it takes the shape of this giant spider. And it's on 6 months into his mission. His ship is investigating a mysterious cloud of dust particles called Chopra, which is just beyond Jupiter, and that's when he checks, he sees this spider-like creature, and it's got telepathic abilities. It's communicating with him. He names him Janus, and basically it tries to understand humans better by helping him connect with his innermost thoughts and his regrets and all that. It helps him to learn more about his, it kind of like, dredging up things from his memories. There's things about his father who was killed when Yakub was very young. Apparently he was an informant for the state party. And then you see the meaning of Yakub and Lenka. They are, he's often neglected her, so she's resents him because he's kind of like more focused on his career as, I said astronaut, but it's kind of like cosmonaut. And she suffered a miscarriage, so then he started ignoring her a little bit. And then, Hanus, basically. I think it's pronounced Janus, but I'm saying it as Hanus. Kind of like disappointed after a while when he learns that, Jakub had left his, kind of like ignored his wife after the miscarriage, and it leaves the ship. But then, in the meantime, Jakub is connecting with Peter, who is a technician on Earth, who is communicating with a lot, and he managed to get a message to Lenka telling him that Jakub wants to, is begging for her forgiveness and really misses her. And so after he does this, Hanus does come back, but apparently he's dying because of a parasitic infection that is killing the entire species that he's a part of. And then finally at the cloud, apparently it's supposed to be the beginning, the remnants of the beginning of the universe. And at that particular point, inside that cloud, you exist in every time, every place, at every time simultaneously. That's kind of weird, but Hanus finally leaves to die, and Jakob goes into the cloud, but realizes that he just wants to be with his wife, and he's finally picked up by a different vessel, which is a South Korean space vessel, and then he communicates with his wife, and they basically patch up things before he reaches Earth. That's the entire story. And like I said, this movie is dull. I give it that there's some beautiful cinematography in it, but it's boring. I was like, what the heck is this film all about? It wasn't. The trailer did leave me like, really anticipating this film to watch, but let's see what was made on a budget of 40 million, but then it's being on Netflix as well. So what is this? Oh, it's got a rating on IMDb, on Rotten Tomatoes on 5.7 out of 10. IMDb, I don't see it. Maybe I can do a quick check on IMDb. I do not know what. I really do like Adam Sandler's more dramatic look and role and stuff in this film, but what's the rating on IMDb? 5.7. Yeah, it's on. I'm guessing I can give it a 6 out of 10. It was really dull, and I don't really think I will ever watch this movie again. That's basically it. Spaceman, disappointing, more like Boreman. What can you say? You win some, you lose one, I guess. That's it. I just want to say one more thing. I kind of didn't like the intensity of attitude that his wife gives him, but the understanding that she's been neglected probably makes anybody would be that full of attitude. So, but yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. Thank you. Good night.